is me, Kylie, and welcome back to another part of the Sims 4 Legacy Challenge. So today, or tonight I should say, in real life, I'm actually going to be recording two parts of this Legacy Challenge and posting them up pretty much back to back, so you guys will get to see this part, and then the next part should be uploaded. If not already, it should be uploaded in about an hour, so check that out. Jace's face is literally the face of shock and just stress, panic, and everything else. Off camera, you guys, I managed to age up Cade and Isaiah. I did record it and was going to have that as this part, but the save file corrupted, so that is a thing. So right now, we are just celebrating the kind of last bits of the party here. I mean, pretty much the children's birthday was yesterday. Today is a brand new day. It is Saturday, and what is happening right now is Jace has actually just had quite a heated argument with Riley Jane about the house. Now, obviously, Jace moved in and brung along his son, Cade, who is now a teenager. He is coming out of the tent because he hears all of this kerfuffle, and he honestly is pretty dang sick of the arguing that is going around the campfire. Now, pretty much what Riley Jane is saying is, I feel like this house is way too small, the kids are taking up too much space, and now that we have a teenager in the house, I'm getting very stressed, and I'm going to need to buy a brand new house. So she said, you need to get a job, I'm doing my painting. I can earn about $300 per painting, which if we save for a couple of months, it will be enough to buy a brand new house. Hey Vi, how's it going, girl? I'm really sorry my voice sounds like crap right now. I'm starting to get over being sick, but I'm still pretty sick. So she's saying, you know, there's not enough room for the kids' jungle gym, the playground, and, you know, they're pretty skint right now because they had to hire out some toddler equipment to keep Maddox entertained in the party that they had last night. And things are just going pretty crappy. So Riley Jane, with that being said, she has had enough. She is going upstairs to go to sleep. She's sick of the arguing. She's not going to go to sleep in the tent. She's going to come upstairs and essentially just turn in for the night. She is absolutely sick of... just absolutely sick of the arguing. We did have around our family, so we had around Phoebe Ann, Annabella, Nicole, Amy Lee, Ashton Jay, and Carla. Lucille came around for a bit for the double birthday party, but honestly it didn't go very well because everybody was just miserable. You know, there was that, I don't know, you could, I guess, the tension in the air and just everything. You could literally see it in the air from Jace and Riley Jane, and oh, it's just been pretty an intense night, I will say that, you guys. So out here we have our plants that are going to waste. Obviously we've got all these blueberries and things that we can harvest, so I'm actually going to send Jace over here. And he's actually going to try and make ends meet by harvesting them. Now, I know what you guys are saying. When they sell the house, they'll have enough money. But to be honest, the house that Riley Jane wants is a lot of money. And the house is only worth about $100,000, I believe. So it's really not enough to buy the grand house of her dreams. She's been talking to land developers, well, not land developers, but house developers that can build on the land where her parents obviously started this, where they first started. And they're saying that there is quite a lot of problems with the underground piping. So they're really not going to have that big house like that Riley Jane thought, because they need to obviously have the right size for the right lot. So, with that being said, you guys, I think what we're going to do is, you know, Riley Jane has been contemplating whether she is to sell her photo studio, which she only brought, like, literally a couple of weeks ago. She's been trying to learn it. She's been literally trying. Let's check out her photography skill here. Let's have a look. Photography level 1, you know, she's feeling pretty crappy about it because she hasn't been able to make headway with her idea of opening and running her own successful business. Now, obviously, the power bills are pretty expensive because of the extra power that we are using out of the photo studio. Obviously, the lights and everything like that are just really expensive. So I'm going to come over here with Jace, and he's going to check the mail once he has harvested everything. We have a whole ton of blackberries, which are going to be worth quite a lot of simoleons, I would say, probably about 12,000. So that should be enough just to kind of put down some kind of deposit, I guess, for this house. We need to come up with a deposit by tomorrow at 3 p.m. I honestly don't know how we are going to do it, but we need to put down a deposit of 30,000 simoleons, and I don't know how we are going to be able to do it, but we're going to have to try. We are really going to have to try. So obviously, my Sims are going crazy right now, and I know, I don't even know what's going on. I'm actually going to reset him really quickly. Jace is actually going to tune in for the night. He actually needs to use the toilet. He's a little bit hungry, so he's just going to go ahead and do what he needs to. What? Seriously? I'm having trouble with my Sims actually, like, listening to me, and I don't actually mean it to, but I don't know, they're just having issues. I don't know. You guys, are you having issues with it? Like, my Sims won't go inside and use the toilet. It's like they're spazzing out over nothing, and it's so annoying. I have to teleport them everywhere. Ugh, it's just, please save me. Save me, save me, save me. The other thing that I wanted to kind of talk to you guys about is, obviously, this is Isaiah's room. Obviously, Isaiah is supposed to be camping out in the tent, and he's making a freaking mess. Troubled child of the freaking year. Obviously, Jace is going to come out here and see that his child is making a huge mess everywhere, and he's going to give him a huge telling off. So he's going to discipline. He's going to be very strict, and he's going to yell at making a mess. He's going to yell, you know, he's really stressed out. This deposit is something that they need, you know. Jace has reached level 3 of the parenting skill. So obviously Isaiah wants to tent out here tonight, so he can go ahead and sleep in the tent if he wants to. Kate, however, on the other hand, is going to tune in for the night in his brand new room, which he's not excited to share with Isaiah. But as I said, we're getting a new house, so until then, they're going to have to deal with it. I don't know how they're going to, but it's just going to have to be, I don't know, they're going to have to do something. So, while the world is sleeping, Jace is going to come over here and add some fuel to the fire, so to speak. He really, really wants to buy the house of the dreams, you know. He really wants to buy a pool and give his kids the life that he never really had growing up. I mean, growing up, Jace never really had the perfect parents. You know, his parents divorced when he was 10 years old, and, you know, his father wasn't in his life right from when he was about 11, you know, and then from there on, he had no father figure in his life. So that's why he really, really wants to be there for his children and never do what his father did to him. So obviously Isaiah is just really not wanting to sleep. He's just wanting to play. I mean, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. He can just do what he wants, really, at this point, because I'm so stressed. So we're going to come over here and make an offering. Now, Riley Jane has wondered about this really overgrown wishing well in the back of her yard, and she's only really just discovered this recently. Now, you guys are probably wondering, why was it not there for Poppy? But all the trees were so overgrown that Poppy never really knew about it, and it's something that's just been pretty much discovered, I guess, in the backyard. So he's going to come over here and make an offering of 5,000 simoleons. Now, you guys, 5,000 is a lot. That was pretty much half of what we harvested, our blackberries. They are the most, literally, the moneymaker of the legacy right now. So he's going to make an offering, and he's actually going to make a wish for some simoleons. Now, whether or not this is going to come back and bite him in the butt, so to speak, is another thing. And, oh my gosh, okay, so we made an offering of 5,000. So we gained a profit of only about 1,000 simoleons. So, unfortunately, Jace is feeling a little bit kind of, I don't know, just quite tense about the situation. And also, too, in the back of his mind, he's feeling smothered. Let's just talk about that. We're going to try and make another offering because Jace is desperate at anything at this point to make money. He really wants to just gain that profit. He wants to just gain it and gain it and gain it. So he's made a wish. So pretty much we made nothing back from that. In hopes that maybe Riley Jane will be able to come out here tomorrow and do, I don't know, an offering of some kind. I really just don't know at this point how we're going to come up with 30,000 simoleons for this house deposit. Otherwise, the house will be given over to the next priority, which is another family. They live in Windenburg, and they want that house because it's like you know, one of those pre-made homes, like I don't know how you'd say it, but it's like a pre-built home, and they only have so many of them built at this point, and then they have to wait till next summer for there to be a house available. So that is going to be like next year, and they really just don't want to wait for that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to speed on through a little bit. Isaiah really just does not want to sleep, does he? Oh, he's going to come over here and practice some horseshoe, but he really wants to dance at a bonfire, and he also wants to play with the doll's house. Isaiah really has quite a love and a appreciation for the outdoors, and as I said, you guys, his traits are... Let me just go into there. His traits are insane, and he's a happy toddler, you know. He's quite a contented kid, I guess, you know. He really, really likes the small things in life. Whereas Cade, I feel like he's quite more materialistic. He is a bit of a troublemaker, let me just tell you, because he's got the klepto trait, and he's also an active sim after his dad. So... With that being said, I guess Cade is going to wake on up and he's going to make the family a bit of breakfast. He's going to come down here and try his hardest to have a go at making some scrambled eggs with some bacon. A family size of that might do just what we need, really. So Riley Jane has managed to get a good amount of sleep. She pretty much is fully rested now, and she's really just thinking of this house deposit. You know, she really is struggling. She's thinking, we're going to not make this house deposit. She had a really good talk last night, which I thought was really, really nice. She had a really, really good talk to Annabella Nicole and Phoebe Ann. Because, you know, they are her sisters. Amy Lee also had a bit of involvement because Amy Lee is the youngest and things like that. She really just kind of kept out of it. But without further ado, let me just explain what they were talking about. So Annabelle Nicole was saying, you know, if you don't get this house, you know, don't stress, there'll be another thing that comes up, you know. If it's not meant to be, it is not meant to be. But Riley Jane is feeling the pressure because obviously Kate is sleeping in Isaiah's room, which is going to affect Isaiah's schooling. Obviously, he's a teenager, he needs his space. And I don't know, she's just feeling this, I don't know, she just doesn't want to fail her parents and fail her older sister, Peyton Rose. She really wants to just kind of, I don't know, do everything that she can for her kids, and she really is conflicted, you know. She's getting older now. She is almost going to have her birthday in about a couple more parts, so in about 7 days she'll be aging up to an adult, you know, and then she's an elder, you know, and she doesn't want to be stuck in a cramped house with Maddox, who really just, I don't know, it's not that it's dangerous, like, for him to go down the stairs by himself, but it's something that Riley Jane worries about, is the stairs for Maddox. You know, what if he trips up and falls down the stairs? You know, she just could not bear that if anything happened. So she kind of hears Maddox getting up and obviously calling out for her, so she's literally going to run over and she is going to pick up him, and she's just going to love on him because she's really, really scared that he's going to fall down the stairs. Oh, it's just so many worries, you know. We're going to come and put Maddox downstairs and give him something to eat. So, I guess, you know, I mean, there's no point stressing at this point, I guess. Is she going to sell the business? You know, I mean, literally, the business would give her another 10,000 simoleons, so that's close to 30k. It's like 26, right? So, it is something that she's got to consider for sure. So we're going to feed Maddox some breakfast, and we're going to give him his favourite thing, which is yogurt, and he is going to eat that. Obviously he needs a diaper change, or using his diaper, one of the two. Yep, he is babbling to himself, and he's going to eat his yogurt. Kate is out here enjoying some peace and quiet with his bacon and eggs, while Jay sleeps up here, and you know, he's obviously up here dreaming about Riley Jane and everything. You know, he is head over heels in love with her. He'll be aging up literally to an adult, like today or tomorrow, next part. So we've got a lot of birthdays coming up and a lot of things happening, and there's so much pressure. So he's going to eat his yogurt. Meanwhile, Riley Jane is just going to come over here and she's going to take a seat on the couch, and she is going to just ring up the bank. Now, I don't know why my Sims are literally doing this. It is so annoying. I have to teleport them everywhere. Are you guys having this issue? Like, literally, my Sims will not do as they are told. It's so frustrating. So she's going to be ringing the bank and asking what she has in terms of refinancing the house. You know, she wants to... I don't know, figure out what her options are. You know, can she stretch out a bit of a loan from the bank? You know, can she get an overdraft? Or, you know, what are her options in terms of, you know, refinancing the business? I mean, she pays back a lot on this building to pay back because she doesn't own this freehold, right? So I think she's paying about 2,000 simoleons back every week. And obviously her repayments are due like Wednesday or Tuesday. Well, Tuesday night, Wednesday morning. And she just can't, you know. It's literally, we're on the bone of our butt right here. So what she's going to do is she's going to frantically chat with her bank manager, and she's just going to say to her, look, I desperately need to know what my options are and what you guys can do for me in terms of loans. So she's going to ring up Anaya, and she's just going to ask her what her options are, and she's just going to see what she says on the phone. I mean, it literally can't hurt, right? So the bank opens at 8, they close at 12, so she's only got a small window of time if she wants to take out this loan to get in and sort out the loan. And pretty much what Anaya is saying to her is, I'm sorry, Riley Jane, we can't do anything to help you. You know, you are stretched as it is with the house that you own right now, and your repayments based on your business, like your small business that you have, because obviously she put that through finance through her bank, and obviously the house hasn't quite paid itself off. She's got about 80,000 simoleons to pay back on that. So, you know, she just can't. So what she's going to do is she's going to ring up the business. Well, she's going to ring up the person that she brought this business off and pretty much essentially sell it back to him. She's obviously paid 4,000 simoleons back on that, so she could potentially get that back. So she's going to ring up this guy and see what he has to say about the photography room, I guess. She's like, I'm really sorry, but I'm just really skinned and I'm gonna literally not be able to make my payments this week. Is there something that we can arrange? And he's like, well, I need my payments this week. You know, I've just bought a brand spanking new business of my own and things are quite tight over here as well. Either ship up or ship out. So she's like, I'm out of this business. I can't. So he's like, all right, 4,000 simoleons will be in your account and I will pretty much repo this building off her and everything that's in it. Great. It looks like bills are here as well. So I'm really not looking forward to that. Jace here's the postie and he's going to wake on up and check the mail while Riley Jane just comes over here and deals with Maddox. You know, she really is struggling. As I said, she's just really disappointed in herself that this photography did quite not work out. So it looks like the repo man, or I guess he's going to come over and cut this away. So what we're going to do is we're going to just kind of clean up the area. Obviously, we brought all of these pot plants ourselves, so we're just going to go ahead and sell all of this and just kind of clear up the space. The only thing that we brought in here was this bookshelf. So it looks like there goes absolutely everything that I put into this. We also need to take in Maddox's tablet, and everything else just goes with the building. So that is a really big, huge disappointment. You know, she's really feeling the stress and everything. Oh, guys. But anyways, I am going, this is how she feels about everything right now. So anyways, guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this part of The Sims 4 Legacy Challenge. Let me know down below in the comments, what do you think about Riley Jane's situation? She wants to buy the house of her dreams. Is she rushing into it? Is there a way that she can make the extra cash? What do you think, you guys? Let me know down below in the comments. Should she go ahead and just buy because she definitely wants to buy a one-story house, but with the money that they're going to have left over from the house and everything else, the down deposit that they need before 3 o'clock today, I don't know what's going to happen. But anyways, guys, I'm going to be recording these parts back to back. Let me know down below in the comments, and I will take all of your suggestions on for the part after the next one I'm about to record, so like 2 parts time. And yeah, anyways, guys, I love you all, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!